What is earnest money? In a real estate transaction, earnest money is the buyer's consideration for the contract. It is meant to show the seller the buyer is sincere or earnest in the buyer's intent to purchase the property. Now, the seller also has consideration in the contract. The seller's consideration is the property itself. So when we get to a closing table, the earnest money is credited to the buyer as part of the buyer's down payment. If we have a problem with the contract, then the question is, was there default or was there a right to terminate? The contract gives the buyer several different ways to terminate the contract and get the earnest money back. So it's from the inspection, from the appraisal, from the loan. If the buyer elects to terminate and the buyer has the right to, the buyer gets the earnest money back in full. But if the buyer, all of those time frames have gone, it's the day before closing, the buyer tries to walk away, the buyer could be found to be in default. And if that's the case, the buyer could lose the earnest money to the seller as part of liquidated damages. But most deals will get to a closing table. And again, the earnest money gets credited to the buyer in full as part of the down payment.